Welcome to the Popish Plot. I'm Mike with an extremely late Pope's prayer intentions. This month, August 2023, the Holy Father, Pope Francis, wishes us to pray for World Youth Day. Now, note, World Youth Day has come and gone, but God, being outside of time, means that our prayers now can be retroactively applied. The Pope asks us to pray for World Youth Day. Let us pray that the World Youth Day in Lisbon will help young people set out on the journey, witnessing to the gospel with their own lives. Now, World Youth Day has always had controversy, and this World Youth Day was no exception. It started off with, because it was in Lisbon, Portugal, with a Portuguese bishop and chief organizer who's going to become a cardinal very soon, saying that the last thing he wanted was for anyone to be converted to the Catholic Church through World Youth Day, which was kind of head-scratching. And then, of course, it ended with a lot of controversy about disrespect shown, a lack of reverence shown to our Eucharistic Lord, to the Lord in the Blessed Sacrament at the giant closing Mass. Now, of course, this also played right into the hands of that subset of Catholics who just seem to live online only to be outraged instead of joyfully spreading the gospel. But the Pope in his Pope video, he answers questions from different groups of youths in several different languages. Well, they ask the questions in several different languages. He answers in one, but he points out especially that joy is one of the marks of the Christian dispensation, that joy is one of the marks of the Christian life, that if we are not joyfully living on our faith, we're not witnessing to Christ. After all, the gospel is good news. And so we should be joyful. This, of course, is especially important to us here at the Popish Plot, where we laugh and laugh and laugh, and then just for a change of pace, we laugh. So let us pray that the World Youth Day in Lisbon will help young people set out on the journey, witnessing to the gospel with their own lives. Every Christian witnesses to the gospel. If we are living out our faith authentically and joyfully, we can be a positive witness to the faith. But if we are openly contradicting our faith, if we say that Jesus Christ has made all the difference in our own lives, but we go around being extremely judgmental, if we go around being extremely miserable, if we go around looking to pick fights with people, not to win people over with arguments, but just to fight for the sake of fighting, to fight to win, then we're still witnessing to the gospel. We're just providing a very negative witness to the gospel. So, let us pray for all the young people who are at World Youth Day, that they will continue to witness to the gospel in their own lives, and it'll be a positive witness, and let us continue to pray for each other. That as we go on through our lives, we will be positive witnesses to the gospel in our own lives. So, for these last few days of August 2023, remember that your prayer can go back in time because God is outside of time. Let us pray for World Youth Day. Let us pray that the World Youth Day in Lisbon will help young people set out on the journey, witnessing to the gospel with their own lives. The Pope is the visible sign of Christian unity, the successor of Peter, the rock upon whom Jesus is building his church. Please continue to pray in solidarity with Pope Francis, and because he's a very old man at this point, please continue to pray for his health and his final perseverance. Please comment below with how late you think September's Pope's prayer video will be. Give this episode a like, subscribe to our channel, ring the church bell to be notified whenever that next episode comes out, and until next time, remember, each and every one of us is a witness to the gospel. So, live your faith, love your faith, share that love. And please pray for all of the bishops and all the soon-to-be cardinals that they'll be clear communicators. I mean, don't doubt that Bishop Aguiar meant well, but he perhaps expressed himself not in the most appropriate or easily understandable way. Again, not to dumb down the gospel, but just to speak very carefully.